Welcome back to the Real Estate and Home Improvement Show, where we have been talking to people about how to fix up your home, keep your home, where you should buy solar, who you should use as a landscaper and a plumber, all these great services that you need to know if you're going to own a home. But my favorite part of the show is when we bring realtors on, people who sell houses, people who sell land, and truly the experts in the market. And our guest today is Miriam Gonzalez. Welcome, Miriam.
Thank you.
And you're, by the way, you're an expert on veterans loans,
Yes.
which is complicated, and we're going to talk about that in a couple minutes, and also seniors. You're an expert for seniors, too.
Exactly.
And but first, I want to ask you about some properties you have for sale.
Yes.
And I know you sell them all over the valley, right?
Yes,
you
I
don't
do.
specialize just one town.
Yes.
It just happens today that you have properties in Madera. So first, there's a commercial lot in Madera. Tell us about that.
That's correct. This is a city commercial lot with over 1 acre in a prime location where there are already well-established businesses, busy street. So this property could be good for anyone that's thinking about maybe an auto shop, flower shop, you name it. It has a lot of potential, and it's going for $225,000.
And it's in the city, which is important, right?
Yes.
And does it have the water and sewer and?
No, it doesn't have any utilities as of yet, but we could provide them with information how to learn about
Yeah.
getting utilities.
Much easier in the city, though.
Yes, it's a
than
lot
if they're
easier in the city. Yes.
What size is the lot? Did we say that?
It is 1.17 acres to be exact.
Okay. And that's a big lot for in the city.
Yes, it is very roomy. So, and it has a list of many opportunities that it could build a business.
It's already zoned for certain uses.
Yes, it is
Okay.
like commercial. So like commercial.
usage, yeah.
Yes.
Now, also in Madera, you have this really cool house.
Yes.
Tell us about that house.
Yeah, this particular property is not in the market. It's pretty much a secret listing, pocket listing, like I like to call them. We really serve the commodity, and the wishes of our clients. So this client here decided to sell this property, offering 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. So I'm going to be very descriptive. As you walk in, you're going to see a double door on the left side, and that is a home office. And then you go into the living room, and a carpeted living room with a fireplace, vaulted ceilings, and also it offers tile countertops in the kitchen with a gas stove, pantry, and it provides access to a laundry room, and then from the laundry room we have access to a car garage. It is nice and clean. It is corner lot with tile roofing, well taken care of, Mike. Really nice.
It is beautiful. Nice neighborhood, too. I could tell that.
Yes.
So now, what if somebody's interested in one of these houses? What do they do?
Okay, so they will be able to reach out to me by phone, 559-785-3235 is my number. I also have a website. And I wanted to just point out that this property, they're asking currently $400,000, and it's very easy to show. And they're willing to work on any repairs. What they did do was the AC unit. It's a brand new AC unit for those hot summer days in Madera. So it also has a water heater that is new as well. So
Now, I have here your some information how people could reach you.
yes,
Yourfamilyrealtor.net.
yes, that's my website.
There's a lot of information there, isn't there?
Yes, I have a lot of information about how to qualify, how the market's doing locally and nationally. Yes.
And also, Miriam Gonzalez Real Estate, you have your own YouTube channel.
Yes, I do. I just started last year, and I'm glad it's going well, but I would like to ask anyone watching if they could please subscribe and, listen to my content, and that motivates me to create more content.
Yeah. Now, let's get to the reason you were invited here today. One was that, first of all, you're an expert in, first I want to hear about your listings in Madera, but you're an expert on veterans loans.
Yes.
And getting veterans into properties.
Yes.
Now, tell me, veterans, they could get in for nothing down, right?
Nothing down. And my heart goes out to them, and thank you for your service. So the least I could do is get prepared and educate them on all the benefits that they really earned, right?
You said something earlier, there's no PIMI.
Oh,
what
yes.
does that mean?
Okay. So besides no down payment, there is no mortgage insurance.
Okay.
No mortgage insurance means that they don't have to pay any insurance to the banks, because any regular loan, they include the mortgage insurance.
PMI. Okay,
Yeah,
I get it.
premium mortgage insurance is what it's called, and they are waiving that insurance to all veterans.
Wow.
Mhm.
Zero down,
And
no PMI, so your payment's going to be lower than the average person's loan.
yes, it will be like 200 approximately.
Now, I asked you something about, well, do they have to
Less.
come up with some money for closing costs and stuff? And you kind of said, well, with a good realtor who knows what she's doing, you could help them get around that.
Yes, yes. There are ways that we can negotiate with the homeowner to give the veteran a credit for the closing costs. As well, there's different veteran lenders out there, and not all of them are the same. Some offer less, closing cost for veterans.
Okay, so if there's any veterans out there renting, that's crazy. They should be buying.
Yes, they should be buying because there's no limit also on the purchase amount, Mike. No limit. As long as they qualify. They're very also good with accepting low FICO scores for the credit score. 550 could be
So
accepted.
you can have a little shaky.
Yeah, 550 FICO score may be accepted.
So even if they have a low credit score, this could be the thing that helps them turn around their credit, their life. They're not paying rent, and paying your mortgage payment on time will improve the credit.
Yes, and not only that, they could also get not only just one single home. It could be 1 to 4 units.
The 4 unit, up to 4 units.
Up to 4 units. So they could be a first-time home buyer at the same time an investor if they get into a fourplex, live in one, and rent the other 3.
Now let me ask you this. I know a veteran, he's lived in his house 10 years, and in that time he's had a bunch of kids, he's grown, he's got to get out of that house. Do you only get one veteran's loan, or can you get another?
As long as you qualify, you could get a second home, veterans loan.
And a third and a fourth, you could keep going.
Yes, as long as you qualify. Yes.
But he almost owes hardly anything on the first one because he's been in it so long.
Oh,
So he
okay.
could probably qualify for another.
Yes,
and move
definitely.
up and rent the other and have some income.
Yeah, with life comes changes and they have to upgrade or downsize, whatever it is, they could get a second home as well.
I can't tell you how many agents and lenders who don't really understand the whole veterans thing. So you've
right.
got to get an expert. Get Miriam Gonzalez. She knows all about. And by the way, I'll tell you one thing I know about Miriam. You could call her for free and get all this information for free.
Yes, consultations too, one-on-one are for free, so feel free to call.
If
for
you're a
an appointment.
veteran, just ask, just call and find out. You might be very surprised what you could get into, what you could qualify for,
Exactly.
and how much down payment. What else do you want to talk about?
I am also a senior real estate specialist. I would like to talk a little bit about that. The property that we showcase right here on the Madera property, they're seniors. And, we do respect the privacy of, and the situation every senior that we serve are in. And some will have to go, unfortunately, after they sell into, senior living home, right? Or a community for senior living. So there's no one like, a specialist that will know show you your options after you sell. And some people do relocate to be close to their loved ones, their grown adult kids, right? So we always manage to help them not just sell the house, but making sure that they're well taken care of in their second home, their forever home in most cases.
Forever home, right? The final
Yes.
home usually.
Yes.
Now, Miriam Gonzalez is a veterans specialist and a senior real estate specialist. These are very specialized fields.
Yes.
Not just like a regular old mom and pop buying a house, but these are very specialized fields. And you'd be surprised what you can qualify for and get into, but you got to have an expert. Miriam Gonzalez, thank you so much for coming.
Yes,
I want to put
my
this up
pleasure.
one more time. This is a lot of information here. Go to Miriam's webpage, yourfamilyrealtor.net, and your phone number's there, information's there, and get a hold of her. Thank you,
Yes,
Miriam.
thank you.
By the way, go to Miriam's YouTube channel, Miriam Gonzalez Real Estate, and subscribe. Let's help her get her numbers up because you'll want to keep in touch with what she has going on. Thank you. Last thoughts?
I just want to touch on that I've been in the business for a little over 20 years now. So I'll be happy to serve more families, and my team is growing. I'm very pleased with the new realtors I've hired, and we speak fluent Spanish. If you have a family member that doesn't speak, English, we'll be happy to help.
That's good. Very valuable for Fresno and the Valley, being able to speak Spanish. So we will be back with more real estate and home improvement right after this.